Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day today. We're gonna try out some of this Let's Resin Fast Cure. I've never tried it for a bloom, so I'm very excited to do so. So let me get this mixed up and we'll get to pouring. I am going to try something I haven't tried yet. And this is a brand new mold. This is a mold from Crystal Resin Art. I'd got on there and I was talking to MJ and I bought the 7-inch mold that I'll do at another pour. This is the 8-inch mold and she just sent it to me. So thank you so much, MJ. It's a gorgeous mold. If you guys are looking for some new molds, you definitely need to check them out. They're located in Florida. The shipping is super fast and I'll put the link in my description. So I'm also gonna use Fast Cure resin from Let's Resin today. So I've never tried that with the bloom, so let's see what happens. I'm only gonna fill this middle part. What a cool design. Do you see this? When she said she was shipping them, I was so excited I couldn't wait. Okay, there's that. Now we get the bubbles out. And anytime I can get more molds for blooms, I'm all about it. And I love that she's based out of Florida and the shipping was so fast. She said it's in the mail, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I get it. And I was like, yay! So if you guys are looking for new molds, they have so many. They have crystal edge molds. They've got rectangle molds. They got so many. You're just gonna have to check out their page. But they have a YouTube channel. And they have a website. So I'll link them both in the description so you can check them out. All right, let's do some Midnight Blue from Let's Resin. I didn't mean to drop that one in. I'm also gonna put in some regular blue from Let's Resin. See some bubbles under there. Try to bring them up if you see any. I see one in the corner right there. I see another one in the corner. Check your corners. Two drops of Eder Art in here. I haven't said the temperature because I think my thermometer is wrong. My cup was actually pretty warm and I was like, And I figured it was right on time because, you know, usually I put it in the vacuum chamber for about 5 minutes, then I let it sit on the counter for a little while. Well, since I didn't turn on the vacuum chamber, by the time I did and let it sit for 5 minutes in there, I got it out and it was warm. But it was only showing it at 84 degrees, which I know is wrong because I can feel it through this cup. though. I may have to get a new one. New thermometer. Because I like to be about 90.1 degrees. That's when I like to, when I see it hits 90.1, I take the thermometer out, hurry up and get my resin out for my white. And then I get over here real quick and get it in the mold. Okay, guys. Blow that off and torch it. There's something in there, I guess. Is that? Okay. Should we follow the mold? Or just do big petals? Let's do big petals this round. Fun thing about having a mold is you can do something different every time. Try to think how I want the middle to look. And am I happy with that middle? Hopefully I don't have them too far apart. I think that's all right. Torch that off and then we're gonna cover it up. Hope that was okay for the middle. Good. Sometimes you have to look at it from the side. My torch wants to keep going. All right, guys, I'm gonna cover that up. See you in a little while. Okay, guys, let's get it back on this. Let's see. I've got my black epoxy resin. Well, let's see. I'm gonna put in some mica powder. Blue bullets resin. Okay, there's that. I like to do this, I'll show you why. Mix this up. Okay, now we'll put the black in. You usually see me put the black in, then the mica powder. Very pretty color. I could probably get it a little darker. I don't know, you saw how much pigment I squeezed in there. Quite a bit. But I did have a lot of blue mica, so that'll work for me. Nice and opaque. You can't see through that one bit. Look how beautiful that is. Go over the sides. Okay, that's very beautiful. So we'll see. All right, guys. See you soon. All right, guys. Let's check this one out. We ready? Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love how that turned out. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Sweet. That is absolutely beautiful. Now I've got these little blue stones, and I've also got this little decorative filler that is glass. Little tiny glass pieces. You know, I might put some resin in there first and then put these glass pieces. But I love it. I think it turned out spectacular. You guys like that? Sorry, I'm trying to hold it to where the reflection isn't. There we go. Very beautiful. I love that blue bloom. And see how the sides are matte? Isn't that amazing? I love it. I think it's gorgeous. But check this out. You put these down in the side. You see that? Okay, let's mix up some resin and then we'll get the stones down in there. You can use glitter or whatever you want. Very beautiful. Okay guys, let's get some clear in here. A little bit of clear. It's easier to pour out of a small paper cup than the cup you mix your resin in. Now, unless you're mixing it in the paper cup, because sometimes you only need to mix small amounts. Okay. Now what I want to do is get some of the stones down in that. Now when I let this cure, I'll dump out any stones that didn't attach. But you could do so many things with this. You can put glitter in it. You can put a different colored resin. Say you have multiple colors in your bloom, you know, you could fill the spot with that. Put stones, you could put shells, put whatever you want. Very simple, but gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? And if you want to keep the brilliance of your stones, you know, you could always put some glue in there and glue some down. But there it is. That is stunning, isn't it? I mean, that's gorgeous. So classy and elegant, and it turns, you know, a regular bloom into something just magnificent. I love it. I love it a lot. I hope you guys like that. I think it's gorgeous. I'll be using this mold a lot more often. I will show you the little 7-inch one in an upcoming video. But definitely check out Crystal Resin Art's page. Check out the Let's Resin Fast Cure. It's super easy to mix. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, just like their Let's Resin 1-to-1. But it's not, I found it to be a lot like the consistency of the 1-to-1. So that really made my day. You know, I've tried Fast Cures that have been super thick and hard to mix. But the Let's Resin Fast Cure worked really, really awesome. So I'm thrilled about it. And I think that's stunning. Let me show you one more. I did make one more. And I also made this one. You know, sometimes I make a couple videos and I don't know which video I want to show you. You know, sometimes the video's longer and it takes longer to edit, but I think that's stunning as well. I put the stones in and then I put the resin in this one, so it almost made it look like ice around the outside, you know? But I want to kind of keep the original brilliance of these glass pieces, so that's why I went ahead and put the resin in first. But here are these two blooms. I hope you guys like them. I think they're stunningly beautiful. And I love using Let's Resin. The products are always amazing. You know, I use their mica powders and alcohol inks all the time. And I love their Let's Resin 1-to-1. But the Fast Cure is amazing as well. So definitely check this out. Check out my referral link in my description. And I hope you guys have a super amazing day. Please like and comment. Every time you hit that like button and comment, you know, it might help my video get out there a little more to a broader audience that hasn't got to see any of my blooms. So I truly appreciate when you guys do that. Anyway, thank you and have a great day, guys. Bye.